Merry fucking Christmas and happy goddamn New Year, company. This week, we're full of festive joyfulness as we bring you the 2010 Big Dave and Company podcast, Christmas Spectacular. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2010 Big Dave and Company Christmas Spectacular, coming to you almost live from the Gigabyte System Studios on the top floor, the penthouse floor of the worldwide headquarters. I am, of course, Big Dave. With me, my usual company, the lovely Emily, wearing a festive Santa hat today.
Just a Santa hat.
The lovely Cumberbun from the FCC, wearing a Santa hat today.
Just a Santa hat.
The unpaid interns who are shackled and dressed as reindeer.
Wearing just shackles.
Kona the Wonder Puppy under the table. And, of course, my apparently horned up technical producer, Mike Alicious, who is also Prancer, Dancer, Donner, and Blitzen.
Yeah.
That's 4 reindeer.
That is 4 reindeer.
So you're like 4 deer power.
Yes.
Wow.
It's like horsepower, but with deer.
Sure. So do you get like 4 votes in like when the reindeer vote?
Yeah, for the reindeer games.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure. Well, that's exciting.
And none of us, we don't like Rudolph either.
No, you don't let them join in, do you?
No.
I'm sure you're the head of that. You're the ringleader of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Exclusion. It's
of
a
a
Christmas
dickbag.
tradition.
That's right. What would the world be without exclusion?
I don't know. So anyway, Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks.
It's 2 days. It's coming up in 2 days, but I want to say it now in case I forget later. You know,
So say it.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you very much. Do you want to know who brings us the podcast today?
Morningwood Estates.
Morningwood Estates. They want to wish Happy Hanukkah to their accountant. Merry Christmas to everybody else. Happy holidays from Morningwood Estate. That's Morningwood Estate.
Wake up with
Morningwood.
Morningwood. That's a short message today. They're
Yeah,
keeping it short.
No promos. They're just wishing. Hope you have a happy holiday, whatever you
good.
choose to celebrate.
Yeah.
So we got a great podcast today. It is our Christmas
Their
special.
accountant is like Goldenstein, isn't he?
Yeah, or like Silverberg. You all right there? Are you okay? Are you having problems? All right. I think Kona the Wonder Puppy is chewing on your fibula.
He's fine.
Great podcast today. It is our Christmas special. We're having Christmas themed all the way around. And we start it with Christmas themed news. Do you want me to give her some whiteout to sniff?
Go ahead. We can continue now. I'll just cut this section out.
Merry Christmas. Santa lends a knee at California Mall for man's surprise marriage proposal. This from Costa Mesa, California. Santa has conspired with a love-struck California man by lending a knee for a surprise marriage proposal. Jenny Hoang, H-O-A-N-G.
Hoang?
Jenny Huang. We're going to go with Huang.
I think it's just Wang.
Okay, Jenny Wang took a friend's boys to see Santa at South Coast Plaza in Costa Mesa on Sunday, and she was helping the kids off Santa's lap when old St. Nick waved her back.
Oh, I bet he did.
Santa told the 27-year-old she's been very good and there's a special gift for her. Her boyfriend of 9 years, Jonathan Wynn, suddenly emerged, got down on a knee and proposed. She said yes, then slid off Santa's lap and kneeled down so Jonathan could slip a ring on her finger. He must have been very short if he could not reach up to Santa's lap to put the ring on her finger. The groom-to-be, who was also
little people get married too, Dave.
The groom-to-be, who was also 27, told the Orange County Register he secretly enlisted the help of the shopping mall Santa to pull off the surprise.
So do you think you wrote a letter to good old St. Nick up the North Pole?
Dear St. Nick, please come to crappy Southern California
To this shitty-ass mall food court.
to help me get hitched up with Jenny Wang. That's a
I
very
wonder what his last name. Maybe it's
Win.
maybe it's larger.
N-
and then they could have a
N-G-U-Y-N.
hyphenated name. It'd be Larger Wang.
Win Wang. His last name is Wang.
And it's
Win.
So if it's hyphenated,
What about Wang Win? That sounds like what you get at a sexy slot machine. I have a Wang Win here. Where's my sexy slot attendant?
just put it right into the slot.
Call the slut attendant. I have a Wang Win.
I think we went a little off topic.
Congratulations. Our Christmas show has already gotten to be inappropriate for a family. What do you think the good people at Morningwood Estate would have to say?
I think they'd be all for it. Because they're putting in a casino up there. I heard.
Are they?
Yeah, and they're gonna
The Wang Win Casino?
they're gonna have a slut attendance up there too. So,
Anyway, that's our news. That's inspiring. Joyous
no,
Christmas.
at one time in your life, you owned a casino, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, I owned
did you have
I owned a
slut-
Native American casino.
Did you have slut attendance?
No. Well, there was a couple slutty ones. Most of the sluts were in the pit.
Oh,
Yeah.
pit sluts.
Yeah, pretty much. Dealers.
Dealers are slutty.
Dealers in more ways than one.
Really
And then totally, yeah, they all banged each other all the time.
nice.
I had cameras that
Did you
watched
ever
it.
get, you ever get part of that? I mean, as the owner, you think you'd be able to just
No, I
have
like,
your pick.
I like to remain disease free.
Oh, that's probably good.
I don't want to have a social disease.
Right.
I don't want it to itch when I pee
That's not good.
or poop.
I had that once.
That's even weirder.
Huh.
Anyway, news today brought to you by the Chris Kringle Company. Quality Kringles and other pastries made for you in Edwardsville, Illinois. Put a little holiday in your morning with the Chris Kringle Company.
So it's some guy named Chris, and he
makes
makes
Kringles.
Kringles. It's not Chris Kringle
But
Company.
it's it's the
because
Chris,
that would be redundant.
yes, that's the Chris
the
Kringle
Chris
Company.
Kringle Company.
Yeah, but it's the
But
Chris
it's not. It's just
Kringle
Chris
Company.
Kringle Company.
Yes, like KRIS Chris, KRINGLE Kringle,
So it's Chris with a K.
COMPANY.
It'd be cooler if it was company with a K.
No,
'Cause
that's
it's
not cool at all.
Then it'd be KKK.
Right, but that's not cool.
Yeah, but you could the letters would be
Changing the
KKK.
spelling of words for alliteration is not cool.
You
It's
change the spelling of Chris to a K.
well, that's how he
What
spells
retarded
it.
way is that?
He spells it.
It's retarded.
I can't make this up.
You can't. You should be making.
I
it
can't
up,
make
'cause
Jenny
believe
Wang
me, if
tell
you
them-
started making this shit up, it'd be better than it is.
I can't make Jenny Wang change the way she spells her name. Why should I make Chris Kringle? He's not even Chris Kringle. Her name's probably Chris Wang or something. I
Could
don't
be.
know.
Who knows?
He spells with a K. I don't like that when you change it for the alliteration, like Krusty Clown Company. No.
No,
Clown should never be spelled with a K.
Chris should never be spelled with a K.
But
either.
he does. I can't change it. Why am I setting that aside? You got me so flustered. I'm setting aside the papers I desperately need to do this
for the
podcast
whole next segment.
for the entire next segment. We do have a very special next segment, though.
We do.
Did you like that?
This is a first. It's a first time here on the Big Dave and
We've
Company
done
podcast,
Mad Libs before here, Mad
which
Libs.
were
we haven't done in a while.
moderately
Moderately
funny.
enjoyable.
No, we got no email comments on
But
them,
we've updated things here,
which
for
makes
the
me think
Christmas
that nobody
holiday.
even listens anymore because we haven't got a listener email in forever.
Which, by the way, speaking of which, last week I should talk about.
I mean, I get all those like penis enlargement emails.
I
but
send
don't
those to
think
you
count.
every time I get one. I forward it to you.
Nice.
Last week we talked that we said we were going to do a introspection of all the major religions and how they celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked at that during the week and decided
Not funny.
It was not fun. It was not joyful.
No.
So what we decided to do instead is we're going to read to you. We're going to reenact the classic Dr. Seuss book, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Right. And by reenact, he doesn't mean actually
But since this is
using our voices.
right, since this is radio, well, not radio, radio-ish. This is the internet podcast. It's vocal.
Right.
We don't have video. We can't like draw up a cartoon like Dr. Seuss.
This
did.
is an audio only medium.
So I'm gonna read The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and Mike Alicious, the technical producer,
That's me.
is going to do the appropriate noises to go along with what's happening in the story.
So I'm the sound effects guy.
Yes.
And you're the reader.
For instance,
So you're going to use your golden pipes,
yes,
and I'm going to use my other.
he's going to use his Michael Winslow-like
Right.
ability
Okay.
to do things. So, like for instance, if I were to say, like bells ringing.
Ding ding ding.
Yes,
ding, ding,
that's
ding, ding.
the idea. So this is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss.
So how funny? Because this is pretty long. Are we going to do the whole thing?
Maybe.
All right. We'll see how funny it is. We didn't practice. Just FYI to the listeners.
You're totally ruining now. Well, there's no.
FYI to listeners. We have not practiced this at all. So
Let me
if it
tell you
sucks,
something right now.
it's Dave's fault.
Let me tell you something.
Because he said we didn't need to practice.
Let me tell you something right now. You've just ruined not only any hilarity that we could have squeezed out of this, but now if you keep telling people the way things work behind the scenes,
Hey,
they're not going to shell out $9.99 to buy Big Dave and Company podcast behind the scenes CD
the
boxed
early,
edition
The early years. Huh. Okay.
when we narrate
Take off, eh?
a la Fall Color Tour what happens behind the scenes.
The fall color behind the scenes of the fall color tour. That would be funny.
Anyway,
Anyway, so Grinch Who Stole Christmas,
by Dr. Seuss.
as read by Big Dave.
Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. It's a great soundtrack you're laying down there.
There's no.
Whatever
no
the
need for
reason,
that.
his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming.
I did that already.
I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow, he knew, all the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early, and they'd rush for their toys. And then, oh, the noise! Oh, the noise, 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 noise! That's one thing he hated, the noise, 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 noise! Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down to a feast. And they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing.
Fa la 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 la.
They'd sing and they'd sing, and they'd sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. He made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat, and he chuckled and clucked. What a great Grinchy trick! With this coat and this hat, I look just like St. Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said. If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Kona, the Wonder Puppy, and he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn to the top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said, "Giddy up!" and the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay snooze in their town. All their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were there dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the last little house on the square, "This is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little Who's stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk, with a smile most unpleasant, around the whole room, and he took every present, pop guns, and bicycles, roller skates, drums, and he stuffed them in bags.
Am I supposed to be doing sound effects for those?
I kind of was hoping.
But there's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't understand. If you say pop guns, am I supposed to go like bang bang? That's dumb.
Dude, I'll show you.
It's not funny.
I'll show you how hilarious this can be. Start it around the whole room. You gave you a copy of this.
Where am I at here?
You're like down here where it says around the whole room.
Around the whole room. And he took every present. Pop guns.
Bang, bang!
And bicycles.
Ding, ding!
Roller skates.
Ah!
Drums.
Ching!
Checkerboards. Tricycles. Popcorns and plums. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly
Ding, 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 ding.
stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Then he slunk to the icebox.
Womp, womp, womp.
That's the sound of slinking.
I don't know, sure.
Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took the last can of Who hash. He then stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. And the Grinch grabbed the tree, and he started to shove. Then he heard a small sound, like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and saw a small Who, Cindy Lou who was not there, who's not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter, who'd got out of bed for a cup of cold water.
She stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. And something. I'm going to fix it up there, and I'll bring it back here. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse.
Then he did the same thing to the others' Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. It was 15:15 dawn, all the Who's still abed. All the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents, their ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet.
Ba-ba-da-da!
He rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it.
Wah, wah.
Poo-poo to the Who's. He was Grinchly humming.
Grinchishly. That's a hard word. That's not even
hard.
real.
He was Grinchishly humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming.
Yay!
They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo!
That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. Like the Tin Man. Where was I now?
I don't know.
We're almost done. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow, and it started in low, and it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, the sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise.
Ah!
Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch with his Grinch feet, ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours, till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch
I
thought
had a sore puzzler once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it
hurt.
terrible?
I put some salve on it.
Did they make a salve for that?
Yeah, puzzler salve.
Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Boing, boing, boing.
And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load in the bright morning light.
You whiz. Sometimes in the morning I whiz with my load.
Then he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. That's all I have. I don't think I printed out the end.
Well, that's good enough.
That's enough. Conan.
So I think that was a completely unsuccessful attempt at trying to be...
Well, can't you go back and post editing and put some stuff in?
Sure, oh yeah, I'll put all kinds of funny stuff in there.
Can't you just put that slide whistle sound in?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. I won't,
But you could.
but I could.
Well, maybe if our sponsor would have given us more money, we could have better sound effects.
Well, you could have got a better, much more funny technical producer.
Reading of The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, brought to you by Santa and the Elves, the Christmas cover band out of Reno, Nevada, playing all your Christmas favorites for your holiday party, birthday.
Aren't technically all people who sing Christmas songs cover?
Yeah, but this is all they do. Santa and the
Oh.
Elves, that's all they do.
Huh.
So, thank you to them. Thank you to Morning States, who wants to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And if you don't do Christmas, they say suck it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
Except for their accountant. Happy Hanukkah. From Morningwood Estates, Morningwood Estates.
Wake up with Morningwood.
You know, I agree with them. I'm tired of this happy holidays.
Yeah, me
bullshit.
too. It's Merry Christmas.
Let me tell you why.
You can say Happy Hanukkah to me.
Yeah.
And I'll say Merry Christmas to you.
Because I don't celebrate, Ramadan, so I don't care about Ramadan. It's not that I don't care about Ramadan. I just don't celebrate it, so I'm not going to wish you a happy Ramadan.
Right. It's not your thing.
I'm going to say Merry Christmas because that's what I'm choosing to celebrate. If you return with have a solemn and joyful Ramadan, I would say thank you very
Christmas.
much.
Correct.
You wish me. You can't expect me to know what everybody walking down the street
Right.
observes.
And then that's why the catch-all Happy Holidays is crap.
Horseshit.
Whoa.
Kona agrees.
Kona the Wonder Dog agrees.
So anyway, in the spirit of Christmas, I've got some gifts for you.
Yeah? Does it involve you unzipping your pants?
No, I
Good.
gave Kona a bone because that's what Kona the Wonder Puppy likes, bones. This is a human bone I
Your
got.
girlfriend likes the bone, too.
Yeah.
Is that what you got her for Christmas?
Yes.
Because she's going to be sorely disappointed.
No, we're waiting for marriage. We're good.
Good for
Christian
you.
people.
Good for you. Merry Christmas to that.
I don't know whose marriage we're waiting for, but somebody's. Anyway, no, I got you a gift because
Yeah?
you do a
What'd you
good
get?
job. No,
What'd you get? Tell me what you get.
Just wait.
Can I shake the box?
No, it doesn't fit in a box.
Oh, sweet. It's like,
no, no,
is it my own corporate yacht?
Listen, just
I'm
listen.
listening.
Just stop.
I'm very excited.
So I want
though.
to say because I'm thankful for the work you do on the Big Dave and Company podcast.
Okay.
It's true that I don't listen to them ever.
Okay. So you don't even know if the work is quality or shit.
But I have people who listen to them on my
Okay.
behalf because I've already said everything. I don't need to hear it again.
True.
So those interns are for.
True.
And I know you do good work, and you keep me on the straight and narrow. You've bailed me out of jail a couple times.
Yeah.
So I got to thinking about what I could get for you that would show my appreciation. Something that you've always wanted and you never had.
My own corporate yacht.
No.
Oh.
I'm giving you the corporate jet.
Wow. Bam. What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
It's fully functional.
Fully functional.
Comes with a pilot and everything?
Yes.
Holy shit.
It's
Joe Dirt.
yours to fly wherever you want on the Big Dave and Company dime for 1 year.
Wow. Wow.
Starting now.
Wow. So I thought you were going to say like starting January 1st, 2010.
No.
So meaning that
Nope.
it's almost over.
No strings attached, no deals.
There's no strings attached here. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop.
Nope, no shoe to drop. You can fly it to any airport in the world.
Except,
No, anyone.
really,
Yes.
there's no catch.
No catch.
Gee, Dave, I don't know what to say.
There's one catch.
Because all I got you was the Jelly of the Month Club membership.
That's good, though, because I smear that all over my
Right.
body.
I know you do.
There's one catch, though. You can land on the corporate yacht,
Okay.
but you can't get off the plane. Because
Okay.
you can't go on the
I don't
corporate
have
yacht. You
rights.
know that.
Right, I don't have rights.
But
to
you
it.
have the jet.
So you could be like heading down to like Acapulco on the yacht,
Yeah.
and I could just hitch a ride. Although I could just fly down there too.
Yeah,
So,
and meet me.
so really,
because
I don't need your stinking.
because this is
yacht.
like a double gift. You realize that, right?
Why?
Because not only do you have the corporate jet,
You don't.
I don't.
Sweet. You're just going to buy another one, aren't you?
No, because I can't afford another one. This is a one jet corporation.
Really? You're like hurting that bad?
No, I can't. I
times
just
are
choose
tough.
not to.
Oh.
I just bought another metal foundry. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So now when I want to go visit my metal
you're-
foundries, I have to go there in the yacht, and it takes like 17 days to
Right.
get
What
across
if it's
that ocean.
what if it's landlocked in like one of those landlocked countries?
Oh, then I have a car that's on the yacht, and then
what
we
if
like
it's in
lower a
like
gangplank.
what if it's in like lower Michigan? Would you have to like take the Great Lakes?
The yacht can't fit through the Welland Canal.
Really? The what canal?
The Welland Canal.
What's that?
It's the canal that you have to go through that I can't fit
I
through.
thought it was like the Suez Canal. That
No,
goes
the Welland
from,
is the one that goes around like the Niagara Falls.
Oh, really?
And no matter how
didn't know
much
that.
uranium I put in that reactor, it's not powerful enough to put me up the Niagara Falls. I've tried.
Wow, that's too bad.
But so then I have to dock and then I unload.
And then you have to like drive.
There's a gangplank that comes down and I take the corporate vehicle.
Is that like a gang bang?
No, gangplank.
So you're using all these sailing terms that I.
You're going to learn all the
don't-
air
I don't
air
know.
terms though. You're going to
No,
learn
I
all
have,
the
I, have
nautical
a, I have a guy who.
Yes.
So is there like a stewardess on this plane
Yes.
too? Is she hot?
Yes.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. I don't understand, Dave.
No
Do you-
strings.
There's got to be something. You want me to work more hours, or
No, you get the corporate jet.
You want me to work more than
Corporate
20
jet.
hours a day? Yeah.
Okay. As much fuel as you need to go wherever you got to go.
Okay.
Pilot and
Okay.
co-pilot to
Okay.
fly it.
Yeah, right.
Stewardess.
Stewardess, hot stewardess.
Hot stewardess.
Yeah. Fully stocked wet bar.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think
take it wherever
I
you
might
go.
cry. I have a little tear.
That's my gift for you.
I'm starting to choke up a little.
You got me jelly of the month.
I did. I got you jelly of the month. Every month, though.
That's true.
I mean,
That
that's
is a good gift, though.
That's a
I
gift.
shouldn't complain.
That's a gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
I'm surprised you didn't
that's
give me
what-
the Concord grape jelly of
That's
the month
what.
club.
No, that's what Clark Griswold got on the
I got-
Christmas vacation.
I
Jelly
got
of the
you.
Month Club.
I got you the Welch's Concord grape jelly of the month club.
It's
I'll give you a hint what January is.
Concord.
Welch's
grape?
Concord grape
Wow.
jelly.
What about jam? You ever get jam?
Oh
No, jelly only.
no. So that's what I got for you. So I hope you enjoy that.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Sure.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks. Merry Christmas to you.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. I'm not Jewish though.
Me neither. Happy Kwanzaa.
Sure. I'm not black.
Are you sure?
No.
Your girlfriend told me you were black from the waist down.
That's partly true. I'm black from the knee down.
That's
I have
unfortunate.
I have very African American calves.
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
So
Is there a
it's-
stereotypical African American calf?
I don't know if there is. I have it.
Sorry.
Conan the Wonder Dog has just bit you.
Conan the Wonder Dog just totally bit me.
I would not take her onto the corporate jet with you because she's a biter.
She's wagging her tail. Though. She's happy about
My
it.
gift to you, though, brought to you by everyone by Jolly Holly. For bachelor parties, VIP events, and other private parties, Jolly Holly is there
Yeah.
to serve your needs.
That's who did my first wedding.
In Annapolis, Maryland. She's in Annapolis, Maryland. So if you're in or around Annapolis, Maryland area, call Jolly Holly. Have a Jolly Holly Christmas.
Oh yeah, believe me, she's good.
Her sister is this corporate jet stewardess. You know
And
that.
if you get the package number 3, 'cause she has different levels like gold, silver, platinum. If you get the diamond package 3.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that she does at the end with her. Let me just tell you, you should. I highly recommend it.
So that's our Christmas special. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you're in the festive mood. Have safe travels if you're traveling. Go buy some after Christmas gifts at Big David Company store.
Yeah.
There's no discount.
No, big sales.
Big sales.
Yeah. Buy
that's
one,
what I meant.
get the second for full price.
Yes. Now through eternity. But there's
Right.
lots of cool stuff. So if you're looking for something to wear out on New Year's, like a snazzy new apron
Plus,
for your
if
New
you
Year's
order-
cooking dinner.
We have a shipping special between now and the first part of the year. Anything you order has full price shipping.
Ooh.
Yeah. Limited time.
So go and check that out. Also check us out on Facebook.
Right?
I don't know if you remember we have a Facebook
Yeah,
account.
oh yeah. I'm on it all the time. I post stuff on there all the time.
Sure. Twitter. We're on Twitter. You
yeah.
can check us out there.
Yeah, have you tweeted lately?
I tweet every day.
Do you really?
Pretty much I just tell you what I've blogged for the day.
Well, that's pretty lame.
And then I tell people when there's new podcast things coming out. And sometimes I yell at people for not shopping enough at our store.
Which they don't.
Yeah. So, go check us out at all those places.
We haven't heard from Brad Nashville regarding his gifts. Did
I heard that he got
did
it.
they make it safely?
Yes.
Not all cracked up, and
No.
because the interns don't really know how to pack.
No.
things.
They got there safely.
Good.
And he was very appreciative. I don't know. We sent him a signed, one-of-a-kind Big David Company coffee cup. And he collects coffee cups, so he was grateful.
Good.
He tried to
Probably
read the
one
book.
of the only autographed copy cups he has. Coffee
Yeah.
cups he has.
He tried to read the book, but he is functionally illiterate.
Well, that's too bad.
So,
We should have got him the one on tape
yeah, or a picture.
or more pictures.
We should have got him that. That's actually a good book on tape. The Mr. T versus Chuck Norris, the 400 facts about the baddest
Well,
dudes
you
in the
could have
history.
narrated it and sent him
It's
that.
read by Al Gore.
As read by Big Dave would be better.
It's read by Al Gore.
Al Gore's kind of a.
Anyway, so that's our Christmas special. Merry Christmas to you all, or happy whatever holiday
Merry
you
Christmas.
choose to
No, I don't
celebrate.
have anything else to say.
Michael Lish doesn't. Hi, Kona the Wonder Puppy. Kona the Wonder Puppy's come
She's
to
very
give me.
excited today.
She's giving me Christmas kisses.
That's probably the only Christmas kisses you're going to get.
I like her to. She can ride with me in the corporate car. Which, by the way, 1996 Dodge Stratus.
Nice.
Corporate car.
Nice.
Comes
Sunroof?
off of the aircraft carrier.
Sunroof.
Yes.
Nice.
Leather.
Wow.
6 cylinders.
Oh,
4 of them work.
raw power.
Anyway, so Merry Christmas to you all. Safe travels. We will see you next week. It'll be our last one for 2010 next week.
Oh my God.
I know. So, on behalf of all the companies, Sarah Tance, also known as Cumberbund from the FCC, Kona the Wonder Puppy, now assaulting Michael Licious again, the unpaid interns, the lovely Emily. Michael Licious, I am Big Dave saying thank you very much. Merry Christmas, and we will see you next week. Next week on the Big Dave and Company podcast, we think that you should feel like you were even doing a podcast because a lot of people aren't even working this week between Christmas and
Yeah,
New
we
Year.
should be taking the week off.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with us?
Slave driver.
You're lucky that we're so dedicated, company. Happy New Year!
Stretch that.
I was gonna say
That's very
special. What is it?
You're like almost gonna not get it, but then you did because